Ooh, my body is
How about
reattached to
yeah?
my head.
How about them Cowboys?
That was stupid. I mean, maybe a bad bet anyway. But
What
then also
happened?
we got McCarthy. McCarthy does a lot.
What happened?
What do we drink? Oh, happy Thanksgiving, Jay and Tim. Look at that.
What
Well, it
happened,
didn't
man?
go good. It didn't go good. Don't be mad at them or me. It's just they're done. They're done now. I said I wouldn't go out in the woods tonight, but I did. Ain't scared. Yeah, the defense is kind of give up. I got my pleaser. My pleasers came through. That was nice. They didn't pay as much as I'd hoped because, obviously I had the Baltimore legs in there that didn't get graded.
Everything. So
Which,
basically, did that cover you for your Cowboys exposure?
yeah, because were we on the air when I placed them twice?
Yes. Maybe
I don't know.
not.
All
I
right, so
don't know.
when we went off the air, I
Reset
put a
this for the people who
all right.
maybe weren't on the air when we did
So
when we were
we
talking
we
about
went
that.
off the air. I think we were off the air, and I placed a pleaser, three team. It was like Steelers -10.
Yep. R.I.P. Tony Book.
Cowboys over 52, and then Houston -8 or 9, and it paid 16-1. And we just started doing math based on alt lines. We're like, that's fucked. Like we're getting shafted.
Yeah.
So I went
100%.
to the old Tony book, and I started just doing alt lines. I got like a point better on each line, and put it together. And it was 24-1. So those canceled. The Baltimore Lynx canceled, but they paid like 8 and 7-1. So I won a couple decent parlays today.
Nice, man. Nice. Covered you for. So basically now, even though you're underwater on Cowboys win the East.
Yeah, but also I'm not worried about being out in the woods. Brought this badass killing knife.
Okay. Give me your honest take on the Mike McCarthy era for the Cowboys.
It should probably end tonight. Like the next coach fired might be a race to who can get their paperwork turned in faster.
Patricia and
yeah,
McCarthy. It's absolutely McCarthy's fine because Jerry Jones is.
Jerry does love him.
Not love him or hate him. Jerry Jones will never admit a mistake.
Yeah,
right.
That's a good call.
I mean, this is a longer problem.
Well, yeah, until he's gone.
What is your long-term prognosis for the Cowboys, really? Because you were high on them. Okay. Okay. Let me reset. Let me reset this. Let me reset.
Dak and a full offensive line would have been nice.
Let me reset this because.
Are you gonna reset it?
Preseason, you had two teams that you were like, man, the market is wrong. This is going to be a Cowboys Steelers Super Bowl. And you are super right and super wrong. What did the Cowboys do from here?
So I do want to give me partial credit because, Jesus, they lost their entire offensive line and then their quarterback. But at the same time, I was dead wrong about McCarthy being a half decent coach at all.
Yeah, Kellen
so
Moore,
even if they stay,
Kellen Moore, by the way,
yeah,
all the promise that we saw for 4 or 5 games is nothing,
even if they stayed healthy.
Good.
Like let's say none of the injuries occur, Dak never rips his ankle up, all the offensive linemen are safe and healthy, and I still don't know if this is like some 10-11 win team, just because of the coaching being so bad. Yeah, the Zeke contract is like a fucking albatross.
And the worst contract in the NFL?
I mean, unless you want to count McCarthy's.
No, it doesn't. That doesn't count against the cap.
No, that's the thing.
No, dude. No. If Jerry doesn't have pride, he can move on from McCarthy in the stroke of a pen. That is not a problem.
Yeah, the money is fine.
Zeke is a much bigger problem.
Yeah, because of the cap.
It's fucking wild, man. It's wild. Oh, I need to change the banner to overtime so we can.
Yeah, we're on overtime.
So we can drop some F-bombs.
Zeke
drop some F-bombs. Dude, Zeke is the human embodiment of a fumble. I cannot believe that he fumbled on the first goddamn drive in the second half. Like literally, like that was the most consequential fumble I can remember all season. That
wasn't good.
So bad. This is your most paid player. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on?
Trade him for. I don't know how that would work. Like nobody's taking on that contract for a running back. What do the girls know?
Well, they were just playing tricks on me because they're like, I can't believe you're doing this.
My poor wife. Is it? Oh, it's now. I thought it was going to be your bunny. Get your bunny. I brought my pet on. Is that a great horned owl? Those are endangered.
Are they?
I don't know, man. I've been to the International Owl Center. Is not far from here. We took the kids there to learn a little bit about owls one day before the Corona shut down. Dude, I opened. So here's a fun Kindle or a Twitter story. I opened a Kindle Fire that I use sometimes to read, and I had installed Twitter on it, but I hadn't used Twitter on there since April. So it pops up, and it's like all my tweets from April are at the top. It's like the one is me talking about selling feet pics because my job is getting eliminated. Like I forgot how weird. Do you remember how weird it was 6 months ago, man? Like we had no idea. I
forgot you were gonna sell feet pics for money. I completely forgot.
I ended up not. I still can.
Andy was gonna sell feet pics for money at the beginning of the coronavirus feet pics, yeah,
like pictures of my feet.
Pictures of his feet for money.
Like in
stuff because we got weird stuff. I got weird stuff.
Yeah. We can. Yeah, there's some people that want to buy Andy feet pics in this household.
Let's talk.
Oh, we can, or if you get the feet only fans going, we got feet pics for you to put up there.
I cut a feet fin on the tile the other day.
Ooh, we got feet fanfic.
What?
You know that scene in Waterworld where they find out Kevin Costner has gills?
Yeah.
That's my feet.
Oh, that's not good. That no one wants those feet.
Oh.
There are people who do.
Hey, Drew, here's nobody asked this question, but I'm gonna ask it. What the fuck do you think happens to the the Steelers game?
I think
they're not playing it. They're shutting down they're shutting down the facility till Monday.
So
I hope they play it. Like if they want to let the Ravens not practice for a goddamn week and then make them play the Raiders.
You think you really think they're not going to play? You really think they're going to cancel that game altogether?
So I mean, the outcry from the Ravens organization, if they didn't get to practice for a full fucking week and then made them play the best team in the league, that's rough. I mean, I hope they do. I hope that happens. Because fuck the Ravens. But
she gave it to me.
It's kind of on the Ravens, honestly.
Yeah, and like I can't think of the guy's name. He's got the Roger Federer logo. Bartholomew. Right. He's saying no positives tomorrow or Saturday. Probably a go.
I think it's going to be a go too.
I hope so. Like I do, but just some of the shit is.
Dude, we are in the time.
I'm scared.
Dude, look, the NFL has a very specific.
My wife's
point
watching.
Of view.
She just texted me from inside. She's like, "Is that why you get pedicures?"
For feet pics?
Clean it up here. Family are watching.
Yeah, the people here want the Andy feet pics. If it's not clear, as long as you're getting the pedicures, they want the feet pics.
Yeah, I might have to. Well, and here's the thing: Baltimore has a Thursday night game scheduled from the chat. I forgot all about that.
Oh yeah,
you can't make them play. You can't make them play Monday and Thursday
against the Cowboys, who were the Cowboys effectively eliminated tonight.
No, like that's the stupidest thing about the NFC East. They're like 3-8, not eliminated.
You don't think the fact that they've lost to the Washington football team twice?
Well, I mean, effectively yes, but mathematically, it probably takes 2 more losses. Effectively, yes. The tiebreakers are getting pretty rough now.
Yeah, but it's not good, man.
Everybody's live. So,
This is not
what
good.
would? All right, here,
Yeah, let's get to some of the
hypothetical.
questions. Yeah, go ahead.
Lamar is out. They play the game on Sunday with RG3. Both running backs are still out. It's RG3 and Gus. Let's say Williams and Campbell, you get one out of the two. What's the line? 9? 10?
8.
Yeah, I guessed 8.5 earlier.
8 is probably the right number.
Why do you have so many baby owls? What is going on in that house anyway? Yeah, and prayers for RG3. The injuries on that offensive line. And then you put that guy with his bum knees in there against Dupree and my guy Watt.
Yeah. There's owls flying all around.
It's like and I'm going out in the woods.
You're out in the woods, and I have the owls. This is really something.
Happy holidays.
This is really something. RG3 is terrible. The Ravens are going to lose. It's probably going to be bad, and the fact that they're going to be half, the fact that they're going to be
put a percentage to RG3 does not finish the game for injury reasons. It's 10%, man.
Against the Steelers.
That's the thing, and they've had multiple injuries on that offensive line already. Like 10 it's 10 to 15%. I'm scared for him. He's been through enough.
Yeah,
leave RG3 alone.
He takes terrible hits too. He's like a magnet for contact. Yeah, do not like. Who's the third string? Dude, seriously, this is an important question.
Trent Green?
All right, I'm looking it up. Look, you go through some of the overtime questions while I figure out who the third string is.
Some people like the over in the ASU Nova game tonight. I forgot that's so late. Baltimore team total under 7. Trent Dilfer. Oh, it's McSorley, but McSorley is positive as well.
Yeah, that's right. I have no fucking clue who's going third string.
You're gonna have to take a look at who they have on the practice squad. Or somebody's coming up, or they're signing somebody.
Dude, I have no clue. No clue. They're just gonna direct snap it to Gus Edwards. Maybe Justice Hill.
I like how this guy accidentally wrote RBG instead of RG3.
Oh yeah, well, R.I.P.
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 Rodney Pete.
R.I.P. in peace. Is Jeff George available?
He's probably.
No.
He might be better. I don't know what they do.
Let's go through.
McSorley.
Dude, we got a lot of comments. We got a lot of questions. Let's
Tim,
go through
Tyler Huntley. Who the fuck is Tyler Huntley?
I don't know. Anyway, let's go through some of the questions. We're doing Pikesville tonight.
Eli.
Pikesville Rye. This is
I don't know what this is. One of them.
Yeah, everybody's.
Have there ever been a true forfeit? I don't believe there's been a forfeit. Maybe way back.
I have. I sure haven't seen one. I can't recall. Back. I can't recall.
But we do know from John Boy's Scorigami film that would be a 2-0 win for the Steelers.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Call Matt Castle.
The Steelers would not cover the -3, and you would lose your bet.
I really don't think books would grade those.
Yeah, probably true. All right, let's get to some of the question and answers. These people, that have chimed in, I fucking love
Gus Bradley.
I feel like if you
Wildcat.
If you tuned in tonight to chat with us, we love you. Thank you. This is incredibly cool of you to be here for this. We are having a great Thanksgiving. Deshaun Watson made us all a lot of money today, and we are all very happy. Gus Farrat. Yeah, the Gus Farrat. Let's get Gus Farrat on the phone. Let's grab some drinks sometime. Oh yeah, let's grab some drinks sometime, Riv. Absolutely. The Jets forfeit every week. Yes. I want to give Scott this some love because he always has great comments. Scott is good. Let me pull this one up. Sorry. The Jets forfeit every week.
Happy Thanksgiving from Canada. Yeah, about a month fucking late. SP.
The Jets.
It's in
okay,
October.
Here's the
I do celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving as well.
Scott
Why
brings
not
up
both?
Scott brings up an important point. The Jets forfeit every week. Adam Gase
Fur.
has gotten them like in pole position to score Trevor Lawrence. Do you think Trevor Lawrence is worth the garbage that the Jets have had to put up with, or is this another failed experiment? Or does it matter who they hire as their next head coach more even than getting Trevor Lawrence?
It does.
Honestly, give me your Jets next 3 years. Give me your set them up for me.
Yeah, new coach. I don't think Becton was bad. Although Jesus, I can't hear anything. The hens there. Jesus.
I know, but we're having fun.
That's fine.
Here. Sorry.
I'm coming over there.
You know what? I want to mute.
You mute you. You mute you. New coach. Got to be a new coach. Obviously, Gase has to go towards the end of the year. Post him as coach of the year is a thing. I don't know. I think Becton was always going to take longer to transition to an NFL, like a good NFL lineman, just because of the different kind of offense they run in Louisville. Like that's not, not a super pro style kind of got these fucking owls. I think Becton will work out eventually. I think this line won't be terrible, and it won't be like a Burrow situation where it's like we're worried about him every week getting killed. So I think you get the new coach in there, whether it's the hot take is Bieniemy, but whoever. Sam Darnold to the Colts. Yeah, I don't know what they would do. I don't know what they would do with Darnold. That's not a bad. That's not a bad one.
Do you want Bieniemy on the Jets, or is there a better landing spot? Doesn't Bieniemy Watson make more sense?
Man.
Doesn't Bieniemy in Houston make more sense to you?
Yeah. Riv, my hand is always on it in case there's coyotes. Don't worry, I got this. I mean, Bieniemy can kind of pick a spot, can he? He's so hot right now. And maybe he doesn't want to go to the Jets. I wouldn't want to go to the Jets. I'm trying to think who else.
I want a good owner. I don't know if I'm a hot head coaching candidate, I want a good owner, because as we learned from the Cowboys today, and really over the last 20 years, the fish rots from the head.
Yep.
If the owner is bad, if the owner sets in place a culture that is garbage, everything is fucked. And I would legitimately, if I was a hot head coaching candidate, I would very seriously consider the owner that I was getting involved with.
And the owner is being an ambassador, God knows, in like England or something.
Woody Johnson has way more things going on than the Jets.
Somebody brought up Dable.
The Jets.
Somebody brought up Arthur
Smith. The Jets
Smith.
are probably the 30th most important thing going on with Woody Johnson on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah. So that sucks. Like, it's a shitty organization to work for. There's a bunch of guys, and there's always like some surprise guy anyway. I don't hate a lot about what we've seen so far from Joe Judge. Like, as far as, and maybe that was an expectations thing because we didn't know who the shit this guy was. Like, we've made this joke before, and it's sad. Like, this is a sad joke, but we thought he was like, we just assumed he was a black person because we had no idea what Joe Judge looked like, and we didn't think, we're like, why are they interviewing like a special teams coach from New England? We just assumed it was one of these shitty Rooney
speak
rules.
For yourself. Yeah. I knew who Joe Judge was.
You did not, you fucker. We thought they were just doing like a Rooney rule thing because it's such a bullshit rule that teams just flout anyway. I don't think it helps. It's not the right way to do the rule. I don't think it's helped get minority coaches. How many do we have?
Your point is fair.
Yeah,
like
it's stupid.
It seemed like it seemed like a red herring is what you're getting at.
Yeah.
It seemed like a red herring that they were interviewing him, and then they freaking hired him. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I mean, Joe Judge has got his guys playing up, but
Arthur Smith.
They're not gonna do well. What's your thought on this next question? Arthur Smith or Brian Daboll going forward?
Probably Daboll. I think Daboll's done more with less.
More with less, and Arthur Smith was hot for 6 or 7 games over the course of end of last season, beginning of this season, and now he is struggling. He's struggling. The Arthur Smith experience is not going as well as it was the end of last year, beginning of this year. I have bet Tennessee this week. I'm very concerned because he's going to probably be outcoached. I need the talent to prevail here for Tennessee to get that covered.
Yeah, I do like Dable quite a bit, but Art Smith is a guy we made fun of, and again, back to Joe Judge. Like my point there before we went off on a weird tangent about how we just had no idea who the person was maybe that's why my expectations were so low for him, because it was Drew does the best name it, same alcohol energy. Joe Judge I don't think has done terrible with the roster he inherited. And I like some of the decisions he's made. So I'm fine with Joe Judge, and I'm fine with teams doing that and going outside of the 3 names that are on Pro Football Talk like every week. We're looking at the enemy and we're looking at this guy. Like there's other people out there. I'm sure that teams who are doing their research, can find somebody like this. And I hate to say that the Jets would be one of those because they're so poorly managed and run, but I mean, the Giants are too, and they went and found some guy off the beaten path. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Yeah. Coaching hires are always a mystery to me. We went with a special teams coach no one's ever heard of, and we retreaded Mike McCarthy. Like, you get both ends of the spectrum every year. Yeah. And there'll be 6 openings again.
Yeah. And our friend Reed says, do the Steelers have the most successful African-American coach ever? Mike Tomlin, yes.
I'd probably put him ahead a little bit ahead of Dungy.
Yeah, by the numbers, yes. But here's the thing.
You know where Dungy played his college ball?
I know where Mike Tomlin did. William and Larry. He was a William and Larry guy.
Dungy played for the Gophers.
Oh, was he? Dungy was the Gopher?
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. You should go look at pictures. He was so skinny. I mean, still is.
That's funny. Let's talk about this for a little bit more, though. So
Dungy did have Manning. That's fair.
There has been a legacy within coaching development circles of like preferential staffing your roster from a talent standpoint.
Shitty nepotism.
With nepotism. And it is really hurt African American candidates who would otherwise have been able to matriculate up the coaching trees and have opportunity. And that is really, really hurt hurt the African American coaching opportunities more than anything. And honestly, the fact that Tomlin is the most successful African American coach of all time, it's exciting. It's very cool. No, it's very cool. Yeah, no, it's very cool. We have a black owl here.
You know who?
That's repping. Yeah, he's repping the.
You know who else played for the Gophers?
For us when you talk
Dave
about
fucking Winfield.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it got weird for us.
Oh wow! How about that? But yeah, no. I realistically
matriculate last word. You have said matriculate a lot.
I love that. I love that word. I mean,
it's a good word. Who's the Chiefs coach from way back?
Marty Schottenheimer.
No, first person can name the Chiefs coach from like Super Bowl 2 or 3 that said matriculate down the field. But Hank Stram. Hank Stram. I wanted to say Weeb Eubank. That's the Jets coach.
What? Oh wow, Weeb Eubank. What?
Weeb Eubank. Mark Trestman's Gophers, best Canadian coach of all time.
That was rude.
I like that the wine's flowing over at the Dinzik household.
Oh yeah,
Hank Stram. Good job, guys.
Quite significantly. Yeah, but in reality, the Rooney Rule should extend to assistant coaches. Yeah, they should do a better job of reaching out down the tree. And
this is why I go out in the woods. Get away from the women.
All right, let me find some more good questions.
I'm out in the woods, man. The Molitor household goes from Thanksgiving to Christmas the moment the dishes are put on the countertop. The girls are inside watching Christmas Vacation. My wife put Christmas lights up without me
And
knowing they got
how many
turned on.
Tootsie licks would it get? How many licks
What's going
would it
on,
get?
Drew?
He just wanted to know how many licks it would get.
Yeah, that's
How's
is
your
that
ball?
is that too much to ask? Yeah.
I forgot about that. Reed
We're
brought up a
having a
good
moment.
point. It was proposed you get a third-round pick if you hire a minority coach, which is just wild that they have to go that far.
It is, but honestly, like we just need more of an effort on the lower levels to let them work themselves up, and it would be spectacular outcomes because Eric Bieniemy is going to make an amazing head coach. The fact that he didn't get an interview last year is fucking travesty. Okay, realistic. This is a great question. Jets first win against the Browns, simply because they're the Browns. When is the Jets' first win? Do you need me to pull up their schedule?
Never.
When is the Jets' first win?
I mean, we joked, like the joke I made
Never.
middle of the season.
Jets you really don't think the Jets are going to win? You think they're really going to go 0-16?
It might be next
Really?
year, Drew.
They're
You
terrible.
think they're going to go 0-16?
They're that bad.
Give me
It
a
might
price.
be next year,
Make a price for me on Jets 0-16.
dude. It's like plus 150 right now.
Is that fair to you?
Yes, probably.
Really? You think that's fair? But okay, wait. Plus what?
It was like plus 150.
What? How does that? Do you think
Fucking owls.
plus 150 means that there's a 75% chance they don't get a win, and a 25% chance that they eventually win again?
Yeah,
Boo.
and that's
Does
the
that
thing,
sound
like,
fair?
Somebody brought up that
Dude,
the
The
rollover.
owls in this house.
Like
are
you
just
can
out of-
you can
just
surely.
out
I know
of
my
control.
I know my wife just texted. She's like, I don't like these owls. Like, well, I didn't. Good. Now I can talk dirty. Yeah, I would roll. I would do rollover. Like somebody brought that up in the chat. You can just roll over and get a better price.
No way. This
For
is it.
sure.
No,
And
this
plus
is
150?
it. After this, the Dolphins. Okay, so the Jets are.
No, I mean you can, if you want to go 0-16, just bet against them in a rollover. You'd
The
get better
Jets-
than 150.
No, I don't know that you will. Honestly, I really don't know that you will. So the Jets are 7-point dogs to the Dolphins this week. Next week, they're home versus the Raiders. After that, they're at the Seahawks, at the Rams, back to back. Then home versus the Browns, and then at the Patriots. Who are they beating?
I mean, what are the Patriots even playing starters in that last game?
Probably not. No.
That there's fuckery at the end of the season. I think you'd get maybe 2-1.
That
If
they
I had to-
will
if you-
eventually win. That they'll eventually win, or that they will that they won't win.
If you made me pick a team, it would be the Patriots week 17.
You think that they're going to go into week 17 0-15 and they're going to win the last game of the season?
That- If they went into the week 17 0-17, I would be very surprised. I thought the Patriots were going to lose that game to them earlier. Although Flacco played out of his gourd, that was something.
That was the best they played all season, and they still lost.
I can't believe the commitment they're putting into holding these owls up so long.
I think they mostly just want this to be over.
Well, we're gonna go longer now because of this. Oh my god, it's something.
I can't even really get through other questions. Let me find another good question. Okay, let's see.
I think everybody left because there's these fucking owls.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. The owls have scared people. Yeah.
Also, like
got
people,
weird.
it did get weird, but also like, why do you have so many owls stuffed? Like there's like 7 different ones.
It's Thanksgiving. Don't you people have families?
Where's
Yeah,
your family?
we're on lockdown.
Why do I have so many stuffed owls? Is the question.
I mean,
Wife
that's
has-
actually a really good question.
That's the answer. Great for decorating. Oh shit! Sorry, Pat.
Don't worry
I'm
about
sorry.
it. No, this is funny.
Fuck, we just bought you that camera.
This is gonna be your best
Hey.
one of all time.
Hey.
Is that the new camera?
Sorry.
No.
Oops.
No.
My
Oh,
bad. All bad.
It didn't go well, but that's okay. We're okay. Everybody's fine. I think we should probably call it. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm
has
fine with
been-
that.
Oh, this has been 30 minutes. My God, we've been on for way
30
too
minutes,
long.
Owls.
Yeah.
One more question.
Yeah.
That's pretty clearly the moral of the story. We've been on for way too long. You have to go be with your family too, man. Why are you outside?
You're watching Christmas Vacation.
Well, you should
It's
go
actually
watch
kinda nice,
Christmas
though.
Vacation. It's a great movie.
I've seen that movie 100 times.
Aw, that's still a great movie,
Randy
though.
Quaid.
Yeah,
Not
no, incredible movie.
Gonzaga, I did grab some Gonzaga 10-1. As much as I railed on not betting futures for the season, like they're a fucking truck. They ain't gonna be 10-1 come tournament time, so I don't have much on it, but I like having a future. All right, yeah, I gotta go.
This is
Owls
not
are
my
driving me
favorite
nuts.
thing to do. Wait, now there's a third owl. There's another owl.
Yeah, we got more owls here.
We got
You
more
need more
owls.
owls. We got them. We got them.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna gut one of these fucking owls.
We
Why
got
are there
owls
so many?
for days.
Like, it's actually upsetting that you have that many.
Andy's upset that we have so many owls. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
It happens, man.
All right, time to drink.
All right. See you, man. Have
Yeah.
a great, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, there's gonna be fucking owl references every scope now.
We ruined your owl show.
I'm sorry.
It
You were
was-
taking too